MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding in, number 10. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is going to be a foul ball. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. The 1-1. Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Here's Starling Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. First and second here with nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Josh Bell the next to hit, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Colin Moran is on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First offering on its way.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Polanco over at second. Bell is over at first with 1 away. This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Next will be Jose Osuna, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. A pause, and the 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. One strike now from Archer. Fastball well outside. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Strike taken up in the zone. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail 1-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. One down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Frazier stands at first with one out. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, number 10. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Speared on the dive. Touché, sir. Pirates leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. To Frazier at the bag. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Full count, 3-2. Daniel Vogelbach would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. After it is Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. None left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Marte can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's a pop-up now. Gordon waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Henniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Daniel Vogelbach.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Vogelbach playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. One down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Bases are empty. One man out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home is strike two, swinging. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's D. Gordon now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Malik Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 0-1. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Colin Moran hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's set and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Jose Osuna, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Haniger.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
High and deep to right center. Marte is under it. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, and the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Goodness. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moran has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 10.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, number 10, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Now the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Henniger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
0-1 count, and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way, and that misses 1-1. Diaz is off of first with 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
3-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Seager on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped up. Moran in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beckham fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Osuna.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Osuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line to the right side. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box, D. Gordon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Sacrifice attempt here. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0, a pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Now here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball center cut. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Digging in, Elias Diaz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. One and 1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Healy will take this one himself to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. All tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One strike now from Archer. And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The
Now
best
batting,
pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
So
now
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Francisco Liriano.
Omar Narvaez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go number 10. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 down.
The center field.
2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at
it. Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup, the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Josh Bell would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
So digging in now, D. Gordon will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Moran comes up with it, and Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
The center fielder.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
In now, Malik Smith, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Mariners, number 65.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Michael Feliz enters to do the
now
pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Feliz.
Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He threw first and hustling for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Number 10 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ryan Healy, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Ball one. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
That's ball.
3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in now, Elias Diaz. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1. Looped out toward third. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 10. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Starling Marte will be next. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Matt Wisler takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. No balls and 1 strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
From the belt, the pitch hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Josh Bell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Behind 0-2 now. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pulled high in the air out to right field, and he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mariners 1. Keone Kela takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2-1 the count. Kela, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Navarez on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Diaz has a play. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Michael Feliz gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.